What's up, y'all? I'm back today. Today, I'm going to be ranking top streamers. I think I got 15. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Why is Ray on here two times? Alright. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Top 17 streamers, and we are ranking them today. We're going to go from top to bottom. So, from Phantom all the way to XQC. Anyway, let's get this started. So let's start with Phantom. Honestly, Phantom, I put him at S tier. He's a decent streamer. He's funny. He knows how to keep people entertained. You know what I mean? He seems like a kind person. No, put him at S tier, low key. Now you know what? A tier. I feel like there's stuff to improve on that. Stuff to improve on him. Definitely S tier for sure. All right, next one, Haskell. Haskell, I'll go with A too. He's a funny dude. I like him. No, but there's still stuff he can improve on. I feel like he's entertaining. He knows how to keep an audience. But, of course, like I said, there's stuff he can work on. And, Kai Cenat. With Kai, I like him and all. I mean, he's close to S tier, but I don't know. Because he's also A tier as well. He's close to S tier, though, because he's a decent streamer. He's definitely a decent streamer. Like, compared to Phantom, I would say he's better, but also, like, at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, because I feel like Kai should be up here, but at the same time, I'm like, what if I would have put him? I'm going to decide on that. I'm going to do Duke Dennis first. Alright, with Duke Dennis, I mean, he's a chill guy. He's entertaining streams. He's funny, he's got good videos, he's entertaining to watch and stuff. I'm going to say he's low-key. I'm gonna put him at A tier too. Put him at A tier. I mean, he's close to S tier, but I wouldn't exactly put him at S tier. I feel like he's a decent streamer, he's a decent one. Now with Kai, I'm gonna go ahead and put him at S tier. He's no glaze there. Kai is one of the best streamers, if not the best streamer. He's broken so many records. He's got a huge community. He does all these events such as like Streamer University and stuff. All these cool events, like there's also Mafia-thon too, like all those Mafia-thons and stuff. So I have to say he's a S tier streamer. He's a pretty decent streamer. I like his content. He's funny. He's very clippable. He just seems like a very good guy. Like I feel like if I knew him, I'd be friends with him for sure. Like, so I would put him at S tier. With Rakai, Rakai's a mid streamer. I like Rakai and all, but the thing with Rakai is he starts too much problems, and he's very, very annoying. He's like the one I also seen a stream with him and Kai took him on a date with that one girl. That sounds weird. Kai took him on a date. Kai took Rakai to go get ice cream with that one girl. I forgot her name. And Rakai put the ice cream all in Kai's face. When I watched that, I was like, no way, like, he just took you with your girl to go get ice cream on a date, and he's spending his money and stuff, and you pay him like that, like, he's definitely B tier, like, he's good, I will admit, he's funny occasionally, he's entertaining, but he's also very annoying, very loud, always causing problems and stuff, so it's like, I don't know how to feel it, because, I mean, he's a mid-streamer, he's alright, like, but I wouldn't say he's exactly A tier or S tier. But yeah. With Ray's a pretty funny streamer, but it's kind of the same with Rakai, except he doesn't start as much problems. He's definitely not the same since when he first came. He's not as funny and stuff, but he's better than Rakai. But I wouldn't exactly put him up there with like Duke or Phantom or Haskell, because I'm like, he's decent and all, but he's like with these three, they don't really start problems as much as like Kai and Ray and stuff. I'm to put Ray at a B tier, but I do think he's definitely close to A tier, and I won't say S tier, but he's close to A tier. He's a decent streamer. He's funny, entertaining. I like him, so I'm gonna say B tier. That's B tiers. Let's see, Tota. Now, Tota is a funny streamer. He's not that rude. When he's rude, it's a joke. But Tota's a decent streamer. I like him. So, let's see. With Tota, it had to be between A or B tier. He's very. I like him. He's very entertaining. Like if you look at his clips, like here, let me roll one. If you look at the clip, he's a pretty funny dude, and he's entertaining and stuff. So Tota, I would probably say A tier. I mean, honestly, Tota's a funny guy. He's entertaining, and he doesn't cause as much problems as Rakai and Ray do. He's not always fighting with and stuff. So I would say Tota's a solid A tier. He's pretty good. I Show Speed. I Show Speed is definitely S tier. I mean, this guy went from streaming in his room and talking with Ben. No, this guy went from streaming on his PlayStation playing Fortnite to streaming in his room on his computer talking to Ben and stuff and all this to being a super funny guy and getting all these clips made of him to in 2022 making his own song and then to this year making another World Cup song and getting it on the actual World Cup playlist, and he performed at the World Cup and he went to almost every World Cup game. So I say it's a solid S tier. Not only that, he's also a funny streamer. He's like kind of understanding. So I gotta say he's solid S tier. I mean, who wouldn't say he's S tier? He's a decent streamer. Lacey is a good streamer, but B tier. Yes, he's funny, he's entertaining, he's kind and stuff, but he gets kind of annoying. Like as streamer he was being really annoying to all these people. Like I got it was like I don't know. Even on his normal streams, he acts like that. Like I think he's a funny guy, and I like his streams and stuff, but he's very. I'm gonna move this to the back. He's very, like I don't even know how to say it. Just annoying, kind of like. It's kind of annoying. Like sometimes I'll be watching him, I'm like he's close to A tier, close to S tier, but I'm not gonna put him there because he do be kind of annoying. Now Plagboy Max is A tier right there. Plagboy Max is a decent streamer. I like him. He's funny. I hate that people think he's demonic and stuff. It gets annoying. And what OJ did to him on stream that one day at Streaming You was completely messed up. Like he could have talked him off camera and saying not to sell a soul just because he got a diva tattoo. That made me mad. I was like, no way you're saying that all because somebody got a tattoo. Like, and even if it like okay, I'm not saying it was like even if it was though, like there's no reason to hate on someone for that. That's them, not you. And then people were also saying it was because he was gay and stuff. I was like hating on someone because they're gay. That's annoying, but he took it well. I feel like he took it well, and he still was like he still was understanding. Not like he just took it well. I feel like he wasn't like I don't even know how to say it. He's definitely a tier streamer though. Like I like him. He's an A tier streamer. He's funny. He's kind. He just a funny person that's out there. So I would put him at A tier. Ninja, C tier. He's not that funny. I'm gonna be real. Ninja carried my childhood, but bro, he's not that funny no more. He's low-key washed now. He drags the low taper fade meme. It gets mad annoying. He's very, very, very washed. Very, very washed. Like, he's not that entertaining when I watch him now. I'm like, bro, like, what is he doing? Like, genuinely, I don't understand. He's just very washed, though. Like, I'm like, I go look at his streams now, and I'm like, he used to be entertaining, but now he's just, like, very annoying, and I don't know. I just feel like he's C tier. Stable Ronaldo, S tier. First of all, he carried Streamer U. He quit. I remember when he quit streaming, he came back, had like the biggest fall off, and then all of a sudden he's back and he's like super popular again. I was like, dang, like insanest, like insanest, most insane, one of the most insane comebacks I've ever seen. Not only that, bro, his clips are funny. He's a very clippable guy, and he's just a funny person. I like him. I feel like he's definitely S tier, and I feel like he's a very entertaining streamer to watch. I like watching his streams because they're funny and stuff, and I think he belongs up there with S tier. Now Agent 00, to go A tier because Agent is a pretty good streamer. I like him. He's entertaining. He's funny. He does all these funny skits and stuff on his TikTok and stuff, like all not skits, but like the makeup things. He does all this stuff, and it's pretty funny. I like watching them. They're entertaining, and I feel like his streams are also very entertaining. Like the one where that one girl was obsessed with him, and he said, "Nah, lock the doors," and then ran to lock the doors or something. That was a pretty funny clip. He's just I feel like Agent is a pretty funny dude. I like watching his streams. They're very entertaining. He's definitely a good role model. He's kind, He's not very annoying. He's out there, but he's not too out there, He's definitely a good role model. So I'm gonna have to say he's A tier right there. Like that's a decent streamer. I feel like Agent is like one of the best streamers out there. Like there's not even glazed. I feel like Agent is just genuinely, he's just a good streamer. Jinxie, that's hard because he's definitely good at S tier, but also A tier. Now let's see. Let me think. With Jinxie, he's a funny dude. He's kind. He's got funny clips, and he's very interactive with his community and stuff. So I do like that about him. Like he's a very funny dude. But like, he's not one of the greatest streamers. Like I feel like he's definitely A tier, but I would not say he's up there with these three. Like I don't know how to even say it. Like he's a good streamer and all. He's funny. He's entertaining. He can keep people hooked. He's interactive with his community and stuff. But like, I just don't know. Like I like him and all, but I genuinely don't think he's up there with the other three, like the top three. It's just I don't think he's up there. Ty Lil is entertaining. I like him, but it's the same as Rakai. He starts too much problems, I feel like. Well, him and Rakai always be back and forth. So Rakai will start the problem with him, but then he'll keep adding to it. And it gets to a point, like, at first when it first starts, it's, like, funny, it's laughable and stuff. But then it gets to a point when they're doing this stuff. I sit there, I'm like, bro, like, what? Grown man with a 18-year-old kid, by the way, and I sit there, I'm like, are we serious? Like, you cannot be that ass. Like, they're so, I don't know. He's a good streamer, I feel like, but he's definitely not A tier or S tier for sure. He's definitely like Rakai. He's not A tier or S tier. But with Queso, bro, oh, that's a hard one, because Queso's like Jinxie. Like, he's very interactive with his community. He's very kind. He puts in a lot of dedication to his work and stuff. But, like, I don't know if I can put him up here with these three. Like, I love his content and stuff, but I don't know if he's on these three levels. So, like, I feel like he would go on the A tier, close to S tier, because I want to say he's exactly in S tier. He's not exactly on Kai or Speed or, Ronaldo's level. Like, he's not on any of their levels, I feel like. He's close to them, but he's not exactly on them. Like, he's about on the same level as Jinxie. Like, I would low-key say that with Jinxie, too. Like, they're close to these levels, but they're not exactly on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because, like, I mean, he's a good, entertaining streamer. He's kind, he's funny, he's understanding and stuff, like, so I do like him, he's a pretty funny dude. I think he's close to S tier, but not exactly S tier. I feel like he's more A tier. XQC, I'm about to say B tier. He's very close to A, but he's not exactly A tier. Like, he's very entertaining, he's very funny, I like watching him and stuff, but it's just like, it's like when him and Kai were beefing back and forth, like, that right there was, that's what kind of changed my point of view on him. I was like, like, what's the point in beefing? Like, this guy had you on Mafia-thon and stuff, you do, I'm pretty sure he was on Mafia-thon, I can't remember. But anyway, I was like, what's the point? And not only that, like, he's funny, he's got good clips, but I'm like, I sit there, and sometimes he gets mad annoying. Like, it's the same thing over and over with him. Like, the DJ Toenail, him producing over and over, it's always the same thing. Like, the first time it came out, it was funny, but then now, after a few times where he's making songs, I sit there, I'm like, it's not really funny anymore. I feel like he's dragging it at this point. Like, he was definitely dragging it, and I was like, it's getting kind of annoying, having him drag this over and over again. I mean, and it's also funny when he talks fast, because you don't understand him, because he's like this, he talks like this, he's like, like, that's what he sounds like, but, like, it gets very annoying when he does it. It gets very repetitive, and then with the, like I said, with the producing, that gets very repetitive. So that's honestly all I can say is he's B tier. And why do we got an extra Ray down here? We don't. You know what? We're putting extra Ray. We're putting him down here at D tier, putting him down there. Anyways, yeah, this is my ranking of the top 17 streamers right now. This is my ranking of them right now. This is what I think the level they are on. I think they are all good streamers. I love all their content. They're all funny people. Anyways, that is all for today. I will be dropping another video tomorrow. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.